Hello everybody, Ragtag Zagby here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode we were doing some quests. In this one we've come to Satoru Marsh to do even more quests. First let's open things up with heart to heart if I can even reach it. Ooh. Oh, I thought this was misty weather. Anyway, heart to heart, High Antia history. Let's give it a view. Those statues. Am I right in thinking that they are High Antia origin? They are indeed. These are the Satoru statues. They are depicting twin goddesses representing order and justice. A treacherous place to erect them. This place was once used for our coming of age ceremony. So we have that seems fitting or here? I believe the correct answer you want to say is that seems fitting. The potential successors to the throne who came of age were left here. If they survived, they could return to the capital triumphant. I see, so only the best specimens continue the Imperial line. Ruthless, but effective. Yes, that is what I was told at least. It was probably all just a formality. Of course. Fighting off the Satoru Guardian alone is no easy task. However, I have heard of a former ruler who did see the task through. An adventurous one, no doubt, or a half-Homs like you. It is half-Homs. Very astute, Dunban. Not a pleasant fact, but still true. I find it ironic. Goddesses of order and justice looking down by guesses glazes. Still, I understand why the ceremony was necessary. It must have been the only way to secure the people's trust. The same reason you faced the tomb, right? Calm yourself, Melia. Whether you feel afraid, know that we are here to protect you. I know, Dunban, you saved my life at the tomb. I will never forget the debt I owe you and the others. That's a pretty good heart-to-heart if I say so myself. Now, there's a particular nebula that spawns here if the weather conditions are right, because Satoru Marsh actually does have weather. It can have misty weather, which we're going to need it for quests later on, where basically more stronger monsters come out. You know if mist is in play because, well, the fog will be much more thicker and dense. Okay, that's a plant. I thought that was an animal for a second. It's like, I don't remember random animals being in Satoru Marsh. Anyway, we can see a quest marker up there, so let's go see who it is. Got ourselves a waterlog. Now we got some monsters running around. At least now that we're a high enough level that we can fight most of these monsters. I fear you no longer.
Let us hurry onwards.
Ooh, yeah, there's a unique yeah, let's fight the unique monster first. And then we'll do the quests. We get up here, we can face the indomitable Duron.
The enemy's weak.
If I could take out his underlings before fighting him, that would make the fight so much easier.
It's over.
But we cannot be reckless.
But we mustn't be careless.
Can I lure you over without... Nope, I'm gonna lure the big guy over. Okay. Never mind. Let's take out the little guys first. Oh, where did you come from? The burst.
Indeed, I concur.
Come on.
Not good enough. Footwork. Everyone, let's go.
Okay, I'm stuck apparently.
Here we go. Dream edge. We're counting on
That.
Leave it to me.
Click the topple.
Get ready.
My turn. Spear break. Ha! More to come.
Okay.
Get the days out.
Keep it up. Aha. Steel flash. I feel my power returning to me.
As if returning to your former glory.
Oh, you have a topple spike.
I'm really feeling
Purge out.
pesky thing. Done that. Leave this to me.
Still stuck in a corner. Topple.
My turn. Almost there. Don't lose focus.
Really? We don't continue the chain?
Oh, bravo.
We did it.
That's
We're the best.
Another unique monster down.
Let us remain vigilant.
Get the Rex chest, the Dystopia, and Power Drain. That's not a bad grab. Let's take a look at the Rex. Ooh, gives me more ether. Doesn't have a gem slot on it though. But I like the red on Shulk. I'll have to check that out with the other characters. If he could potentially drop gem slot equivalent of that armor, then that would actually be pretty nice. Anyway, let's go up here and accept a quest. Let's see what Saren has to say. Oh, it's you! The Hyantia used to hold an old Imperial ceremony here. Did you know that? Could you go into more detail? Perhaps we can help in some way. Shulk, shall we lend a hand? Of course, I'll help any way I can. I did not think you knew. The tradition died out long ago, so it's hardly common knowledge. A friend in the Ministry of Records told me while we were out drinking. He changed into a Telethia now, though. Anyway, regarding the ceremony, it requires 4 radiants scattered around the world. I believe them to be in places linked to my people. The ceremony was conducted at the emblem over there. When it was over, they would be granted something important. That's all I remember. Coming to this place reminded me of the ceremony, you see. I am only telling you this because I think you might be able to do it. Will you give it a try? I have heard of the old Imperial ceremonies. I wonder what they were like. As a Hyantia, I would certainly like to try and see. I too am intrigued as a fellow Hyantia, but I'm unable to travel around the world as you can. So will you do it? The Imperial family used to hold ceremonies in Sotoro. Perhaps completing the ceremony will grant you something that may be of use in future battles. So the Imperial ceremony offerings, there are 4 radiants to be found. 1 is here in Sotoro, 1 is in Erev Sea, 1's in the Hyantia tomb, and 1's in Valak Mountain. I do not know what is granted when the ceremony is completed, but it must be truly special. I know you will succeed. No problem, leave it to me. Yes, let us aim to resolve this matter as quickly as possible. So let's go grab the one in Sotoro. So when we first came to Sotoro, we did the ceremony. However, we only partially did it. We didn't see the ceremony to its completion. We only did enough of the ceremony so that we would gain access, be able to gain access to that wall over there, so that way we can get to Machna Forest. So we only did half of the ceremony. Now we're going to be completing its ceremony in its entirely. So let's do that after we take a nice long walk. Because as you can see, that's where one of the radiants is. So let's go down to the Bastion Cave. Just jump it. So the first radiant we need to get is way over there. The Papa's Cup. So if we come here, we get the Mist Radiant. So let's go to other areas to find them. Now let's go to the one in Air of Sea. So the one in Air of Sea, if I remember correctly, should be on Central Seal Island. Or at least one of the islands that had the seals, because it is... Oh, hello, Telefia. Not giving me time for me to check.
But we cannot be reckless.
But we mustn't be careless.
Yep. So the seal's up there, and as you can notice, Prison Island is indeed gone. We can't go to Prison Island. At least, not in the current moment. You'll see what I mean when we eventually get back to progressing with story.
That was too easy.
But we cannot be reckless.
Let's press on.
Ooh, Rex arms, that's not too bad. Are you you won't let me check to see if you're a unique monster or not. Yeah, here's the Ocean Radiant. Can I honestly not check that monster from up here? Okay, the Aurora Telefia. That is, the Deadly Mamamo, though, is unique, so let's go fight it. Fight the Deadly Mamamo.
Everyone, let's go!
I shall crush the enemy.
Make it a swift victory.
Alright, let's get Purge, so that way if you have Mind Read, you can't use it. Shadow Eye, draw the aggro away. Backslash, alright, let's do a chain.
We're counting on you. Here I am. Get ready.
My turn. Let us move in for the king must suffer more.
Leave it to me. Wah! All right, Unseen, keep it up. Leave it to me. Worldly splash.
Yeah, that's a good chain.
Everything. Remember that.
That's close to death.
We're the best. Let's press on.
Let us hurry onward.
Another unique monster down. Ooh, get the Meteor Staff, Battle Eye, and Heal Blast. That's not bad. Ooh, I have a Sun Staff. Ooh, I do like that physical defense. I have to think about that. But anyway, let's get moving. So the next one is in the High tomb. The radiant in here should be in the ceremonial hall. So let's just go pick it up. Grabbing the Imperial Radiant. You can also see on the map there's an area here, but we can't quite get there just yet. Now in Valak Mountain, we want to head for the Seal Tower. There's a quest here, but we won't do it just quite yet. But here, where the Monado was, we get the final Radiant. You've collected all the Radiants. Return to Satoru to perform the ceremony. So with the Snow Radiant in hand, let's go back to Satoru Marsh.
This isn't going well.
What? Don't
Let's slowly jump down. Wee.
Were we too reckless?
Wee. My knees. Okay, so there's a quest here. I want to accept one of these two quests right now. Quest I want to accept is from this High over here.
What is it?
I was at the Silent Obelisk in the thick fog looking for food recently. While I was there, I came across a terrifying, ferocious creature. It did not see me because the thick fog obscured its vision, but I cannot go out and look for the food as long as it's around. We get a challenge quest. Defeat the veteran Yotsil at the Silent Obelisk. Great, you will do it? I'm getting a bit short on food and I really need your help. Can you tell me when you've killed it? Thank you. Now, I believe that unique monster only comes out in misty weather, so we have to wait until nighttime at misty weather. So let's change it to night and see if it's going to be misty. I can tell if it's the right kind of misty weather based on what... Okay, it's not the right mist. I'll probably start an episode with the right weather condition. Anyway, with the emblems, let's put them in and complete the ceremony. And now we're fighting a new Satoru Guardian.
The enemy's weak.
The Radadin Parallax.
I don't have time for small fry.
Let's take it on. Alright, Dunban has the aggro.
How good are we? Here we go.
So for chain, it's looking right at me.
We're counting on you. Against the odds.
Helping each other is our greatest strength.
Exactly, Melia. That's the source of our strength.
Offering the Radiance made aid the Guardian appear. Defeating it earned you the High Antia emblem.
Timing is everything. Remember that. Perfect.
So we get a Sky Jewel and some crystals. So the High Antia emblem. You may be wondering, well, what does this item do? It's actually a pretty important item that you will need to complete certain quests. So you need to do this if you want to complete other quests as well as finding other goodies around. Because if you have this emblem and you approach certain objects, such like this elevator here, it will activate and now we can use this elevator finally. Basically anywhere where you see that symbol, either on the ground or on the walls, is where the emblem can be used to activate certain things. So before we couldn't use this door, this elevator, but now we can. And I could have sworn I saw something with the emblem on the way up. And I'm going to splat.
No spirit is bad.
No way up there. I'll see if there's something there later on, but anyway. Well, it's that. Let's go to Air C. We want to go to the ether plant. We want to talk to Imperial. Have you seen a boy named Tihan anywhere? Could you go into more detail? Yeah, talk in a way Vicky can understand. I'm really worried. No one I've asked knows where he is. I've been asking people until our communications went down. He's just a little boy. I can't stop worrying about him. He must still be in Alchemoth, but there's no way I can go there. Little boy gone missing. That's really bad. We have to find him quick. Little boy must be really hungry. Ricky no like being hungry. Exactly. He hasn't eaten for a long time now. I need you to find him as quickly as possible. Please, can you help him? Muriel fled from the capital with Tihan, but at some point it seems she lost sight of him. Find Tihan to ease her worried heart. You are all so kind. The capital is a very dangerous place now. Please be careful. All I can do is pray that you will return Tihan on safely. No problem, leave it to me. If Shulk put his mind to it, Ricky know he succeed. I'm relying on you too, Ricky. So let's go to the capital, shall we? So he is indeed located somewhere in Alchemoth, and I believe, if I remember correctly, he is somewhere on the upper levels. We gotta be careful because there's Tefia crawling all over the place. And oh no, that's a teleport. I thought that was an item ore for a second. Yeah, I think on high enough level that some of the Telefia will not attack me, but I think there's still some high level ones that will still have a go at me if they see me, like that one there. Pretty much anything with a blue portrait. Yeah, it's kind of discerning seeing all these Telefia here, knowing that they were once Hyantia. See, are we nearing his location? Yeah, we are. Oh, let's go up here. Okay, I thought that one was a unique monster for a second. I don't know if... outside of quests, does Alchemoth have any unique Telefia that you can fight? Outside of side quests? Anyway, we'll find that the little boy is hiding in this little dome. Now, I think his location is different depending if you're searching for him at day or night. Miro asked you to come look for me. She was waiting by the ether plant at Aracy. Thank you, I'll go to her. Now, this is weird. We basically tell him to go to his mother and he just leaves. We don't escort him out or anything, so... He could have been attacked and killed by Telefia for all we know, and yeah, we don't escort him out. So let's report in. Tihan was safe. That's such a relief. Ooh, we got starry weather. It's one of the rare conditions. I'm beside myself with worry. I'm glad everything worked out. We did a good job. Let's dance. Dance, Nopon, dance. A Nopon dance. I wonder what that would go like. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. So we get an Ether up. Ether Protect, I mean. T-Han was hiding in the Imperial capital. You rescued him and put Muriel's worries to rest.
Cool.
Now that we save him, there should be another quest that should be available to us. Because T-Han should be here. Does he only come out during the day? Yeah, I don't see him. Let me try the daytime. Maybe he only comes out during the day. So I know there's a quest you can get off him. Hopefully I can find him so that way we can do a quest. Where are you, T-Han? Where the Bionis are you? There you are. Now I want to get Fiora out because I believe she comments on this quest.
Yeah.
If I go there, I might be able to find the documents. But could I really do that on my own? Sounds like you got a problem. Let's hear them out, Shulk. They might need our help. I think you're right, Fiora. So tell us what the problem is. Hey, can you hear me out? My professor told me something before he turned into a Telethia. He said there's a secret lab somewhere in the tomb. Apparently, it was used for some kind of research on the Telethia. Anyway, I was thinking, there might be a way to change everyone back to normal in there. That's what my professor said. But I'm still just a kid. I can't get there on my own. Please, can you help me? The Telethia Laboratory. It sounds like the sort of place that might be a way to do it. It's our best hope. If there, we should be able to find it. I wouldn't want you to put yourself in too much danger. Nokarov hated people being reckless, but it makes me happy to hear you say that. There's a Telethia research facility within the Hyantia tomb. Go to the Hyantia tomb and find the research facility. Really? You will do it? Thanks. Then I'll go over my professor's research notes again. No problem, leave to me. Shulk, be careful, okay? Hey, make sure you don't overdo it. I'll be fine because you're with me, Fiora. So with that, we will go to the Telethia tomb. Hyantia, I mean, not Telethia tomb. So, you need to have done Imperial ceremony to do this side quest because the lab is just beyond this door. But this door will only open if you have the emblem. So make sure you've done on the side quests it's related to. So let's investigate this lab, and you might notice this lab looks very familiar. It is also guarded by a unique monster, the Furious Jolson. Let's get a purge out on you. Alright, apparently that counts as back. Shadow Eye. Chain attack time. Alright, you're immune. Keep it up. Ah, I was hoping we'd go to Shulk. We got a kill. Hurricane Shot, Silence, and Telethia Membrane. Let's take a look at that gun. Not that great. So yeah, you'll notice the spear in this room. This was the room that Alvis and Lorafia was in when they were discussing, I think it was Lorafia was her name, when they were discussing about developing countermeasures to the new Mechon weaponry. So yeah, you saw this place in a cutscene, but now we get to finally visit it. Which is pretty cool. Now we'll go a little bit over time because there's a few things to do. You're also going to notice this shattered glass here. This also implies where the Telefia came from when Melia got attacked by one. And why there was one in the tomb. They just happened to be in this research facility and Tyrea let one loose and then the other one presumably broke out on its own. Anyway, we want to go... There's also a heart-to-heart here. We'll do it at a later time. Is there no quick, fast travel to it? I'm going to have to walk, am I? Yeah, we'll go a little bit over time because there is something else we can do in the Hyantia tomb. Because now that we got the emblem, there's another room we can access. We go over here. You remember there's that door all the way down there. We saw it, but we couldn't do anything with that door, even with Melia. So let's go and see if we can go open it. As I think I just saw Melia go flying to her doom. Please grab on, Shulk. Just make quick grabs. Okay, that's low enough. So if you have the emblem, you can be able to go and open this door here. And if you enter this room, you'll find a treasure chest. This will spawn an enemy, but it's a level 36 enemy. I don't know why, because you would definitely be way over leveled in it. I don't know if there was intending to be a unique monster here, but we got a debuff resist, that's nice. Grace gloves and grace shoes. Let's take a quick look at those gloves and shoes. Ether up, that could be good on Melia. And agility. Not bad. Now let's leave the tomb. And go back to, not Alchemoth, RFC and report in that quest. Let's give him the research notes. Are these the documents? They are really dirty. They must be because they are so old. Interesting stuff. These are the ones, alright. They're all about the Telefia. Thanks, guys. I don't know how far I can get, but I won't let my professor down. I don't want to just sit around feeling down anymore. If I find a way to make everyone back to normal again, thanks for your help. Glad everything worked out. Well done. Well done, us. Right, time to get down to some serious research. So with these notes in hand, and there might be the potential to restore the Hyantia race. You found the Telefia research. Perhaps the Telefia will return to their original forms one day. So there's hope. We get the Rex Helm, and now there's hope that all those that were turned into Telefia can one day be changed back. But until then, we have to deal with whatever Telefia gets in our way and put them out of their misery. So with that, we'll end the episode here, and in the next episode, we will continue doing some side quests around the area. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the video as it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below in your thoughts on this episode, and share the video so more people can discover my content and help the channel grow, and I will see you all next time. Later!